And welcome to another episode of Stream for Initiative, where natural 20s are never natural, alcohol consumption is definitely advised, and welcome to another episode of Stream for Initiative, where natural today marks a special occasion where it is, God, gasp, we split the party. What were we thinking?
Doomed.
Just
yes.
the three of us.
Soon it'll be just two of us. Then it'll be just one of us.
Oh boy.
No. Oh no.
So, if you missed out, we had to split the groups for a couple different reasons. Story-wise wasn't the main reason, but we can definitely make things work. So here we are.
Of course it was story. What do you mean?
Yes, it was totally story.
It's all about the story, man.
Yeah.
Would have been IRL story too. But anyways, yeah, so to recap even ourselves, because it's been a very, very hot minute, who remembers what happened?
From like session 1?
Yeah.
Okay. So I remember that we went to the big flying house and I tried to steal something and I was flying like Superman.
You were trying to steal something? I thought you were just looking at it.
No, you're not Gomo right now.
Drats.
Yeah, you went there trying to find something specific, or a couple things specific. Lily ended up getting caught trying to steal something, ended up floating around outside by the house for quite some time.
Yeah. Ooh, and I also remember wearing a mustache, finding out birds are spies, and tackling Groger.
I think that was the session before.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I probably have
memorable.
I have the worst memory in the team, so.
Are you sure about that?
I'm pretty sure.
Selective memory is what it is.
No, I'm not gonna say it anymore because I remember I told people.
So, also, it was decided that half of the group was going to go up to Ardenrun to meet with the council, or at least talk to the council about things that have been discovered. Neelon was part of this because his family is there, and Nyota and Rodon decided to join him. And I know that was a lot of the session was that. Is there anything else that you guys can remember that happened with you guys specifically that you would like to recap on?
I remember the really nice lavender tea moment.
Would you care to elaborate?
Well, after they went to the flying house full of knickknacks and paddywhacks and shit,
and dog bones.
I know Goger was upset because he couldn't, like, the guy wasn't interested in taking the collar while also having like 3 or 4 more. Like, okay. I guess we're not gonna elaborate on that further. but I know when they left, he kind of just went on his own, and Gomo and Lily are like, Ponyo, what's wrong? You gotta go follow him. But he was like, hey, I'm fine. I'll be fine.
Yeah,
We'll just
it's
go.
Not a phase, Mom.
Oh, God.
Too early for that.
You know what? I remember this now.
Yeah. I mean, I could go into all the details, but essentially he goes to church. He tries to see if Shum is there, and he is not. But Shum.
Yep.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'll probably keep getting his name wrong.
Shum the non-believer. Shum. Now you'll remember it.
Shum. If that's the reason I remember it, whatever works. But Lily follows him because she's sneaky.
Yeah, she doesn't get got this time, if I remember right.
Yeah.
I do not
Didn't need a random bush to save her this time.
Nope. No bushes this time.
No bushes of love.
And they had a really sweet moment. And he held hands and it was cute.
Look, don't hate me, Panda, but I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't remember any of this until you mentioned it right now.
You hear that? No, listen closely. That's the sound of my heart breaking.
I know, I heard it. That's why I was like, ooh, the silence says it all.
It's a meme with fucking Millhouse.
I just thought it was gummy eating. Whatever. Well,
Lily remembers everything.
All right. On that note, I guess we can reconvene this session. I do believe you guys said you were all going to be at Gomo's house.
And that's why I do remember Goma and Nyota had a good bonding moment.
Yeah.
Aggressively patting each other on the shoulder and stuff.
Yep. Yes.
Oh yeah.
That was good times. Yeah.
There
Trying
may
to
not be some relevant art for it.
Yeah.
The last pat down.
Giving each other items back.
Pat down.
I feel like this is. I feel like we could just do this for the entire session. Like,
just recap for the whole freaking session.
The final pat down.
Okay.
DMCA.
Okay.
I thought I wanted to hear Gomo rap. That doesn't count.
Oh yeah, our new name.
Well, no, it's not final. We don't know this, okay?
No.
Is that you guys' theme song now, maybe?
It's gonna be final. We're gonna die. I know it.
Final. Okay.
Thank God we have access to D&D Beyond. It's so easy to roll up a new character. Character sheets in minutes.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Hashtag sponsor us though, like please.
Like the whole thing, like hashtag sponsor us, please. Like
hashtag sponsor us, like please.
Yes, the like is very important. Crucial detail. Really gets the message across.
Your Valley Girls coming out. Keep that in check.
Sponsor
I
us,
don't know what you're
please.
talking about. Like,
Oh my God, guys.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I knew it was gonna be this group. I knew it was gonna be this group.
What?
What do you expect? I mean,
I said this too. Like we talked about it. They were like, "What is the group dynamics gonna be?" I was like, "This is gonna be the problem group."
I don't know what you're talking about.
Pan
What you mean?
are we
camera
that
fell.
special class? Like,
Oh, did it?
Are we Breakfast Club?
I love the Breakfast Club.
God.
And you thought it was gonna be us. Yodi.
Gee, it's not
Maybe
a
it'll be both.
competition.
Why not?
Because we don't have fish to put us back on track.
Unless-
Shall I
I'm
be the
trying. I'm
Is it-
trying.
Guys,
Is it a
let's do
competition?
this.
All right,
fish?
guys.
Let's let the kitty cat talk. Oh.
All I do is win.
All right. All right. Let's get back on track.
Oh, sounds like
So-
lunchtime.
Oh my God, was that the lunch bell? Was
That's
that
the fanfare.
whistle? Yeah.
You know,
Lunchtime.
for the afternoon
Okay.
mass.
Okay, guys. All right, guys, come on.
Thank you, Panda. I was gonna call you Fish.
I mean,
All right. Okay. 10 minutes of
three of you-
shenanigans. That's good.
So, Gomo, Liliola, and Panda reconvene at Gomo's house. For the time being,
I'm in the game.
Groger. Did I say Panda? Wow. Reconvene at
New
Gomo's
character.
house. And for the moment, you guys are alone. We'll say it's about midday.
Lunchtime.
Well, yeah, you already called it, so we'll go with that. So yeah, you guys can be reconvening over lunch on what you think your next move is going to be, while at the moment you would be waiting kind of for the other three to either return or receive word about something. So what would be your plan?
So we're all just at Gomo's house and it's lunchtime, right?
At Gomo's house, lunchtime. His sister's
Okay.
nowhere to be found right now. And you kind of have a little bit of free time after the other three head of the group of Septex have left you to go to Ardenrun. And you're kind of
Gotcha.
awaiting word.
Well,
Wait, so it's
I'll
the same
just-
day they left?
Same.
Right?
Well, it could be. Yeah, I would say it's the same day.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say, at least during this free time, Groger's probably just outside meditating.
As
Oh.
per usual, Groger.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for something to interrupt it because he can never seem to get like 2 minutes to meditate again.
All right. Well, start the timer, guys. 2
All
minutes.
right.
Hold on.
So who,
I'm gonna start a timer.
So who made lunch?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, his sister's not there, so I would say probably
He has an Alfred, right?
he does have an Alfred. What was his name again? Gomo?
Lucian.
Lucian. Probably Lucian.
Is he still okay? I was gonna bother him while he was cooking, but we're already eating, so never mind. All right. Well, in that case, since I don't know, well, Gomo's probably stuffing his face, and Grover's outside. Can I look at the book to see?
I appreciate being called out right there, okay?
God.
Can I look at the book to see if I got any DMs?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm
You're the
gonna.
best one here.
I do.
Aw.
So I'm gonna sit down and not pay attention to Gomo eating and open the book to see if I have any messages.
So, flip open the book. Boom, as the tome opens up. And doesn't look like there's any messages. In fact, it's been awfully quiet since the revelation.
Okay. Then I'm gonna send him a message and be like, "Are you still in the book, or are you inside Gomo now?"
Okay.
You're writing this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think I talk while I write.
Are you're one of those? Are you? So eventually it gets back to you and it says neither. I was never in the book. It's just a means to an end.
So, how do you feel after being inside Gomo? How does that work?
Still not
Just a
talking
means-
while writing, right?
Just a means
Yeah.
to an end.
What happens to your body when you do that?
That's what you write next?
Yeah.
My body is where I left it.
And where's that?
In my study.
Dang. You got me. Okay. I'm gonna look over to Gomo and be like,
You turn
Gomo.
around and he's like right there with you catch him with his hand over your food.
Oh, what?
You're gonna finish that?
I haven't even started it.
Lily, will you do
So that's a maybe.
Yes. Can I do what?
can you do an Arcana check for me?
Arcana? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, my dice are always helping out with this. 9 + 1, 10.
Okay. So, As the last message of "in my study" happens on the page, you start seeing lines appear on the page as well. And they're just, it seems like you'll see a line being drawn and it kind of starts disappearing as it's being drawn, and you can kind of watch it. It looks like someone is actively drawing with what are those like the spy pens, like you can see the disappearing ink, like you'll see it and it disappears. So you can actually actively see this being drawn. You're not quite sure what the symbol is, but you can start you're watching it being drawn, and then on the page you start seeing like an image form.
Mm-hmm.
And you see what looks like a small, either a study or a library of something, or something like that.
Kind of like a portrait?
Yeah, like an image. Yeah, a photo of a study or a small library or something.
Huh. He's better at this than I am. How'd he do that? Gomo. I'm gonna smack his hand like if it's still over my food.
Hey.
That's mine. Do you see this? And I'm gonna like put the book up so he can look at the picture.
And
yeah, you see it.
Grab a little morsel of food while I do.
From my plate? I think this is where Mav lives. Is it clean?
It's very clean.
It's so clean.
Everything is meticulously in its spot. I mean, all the books are standing up straight. There's no piles of books or anything. There's a desk, and it's very, very clean. There's very minimal things on it.
Wait, you drew this, or what?
No, I think Matt. I don't know how he did it, but he got a portrait of his home, it looks like.
Mav?
Yes.
I mean Arthun.
Mav.
Arthun.
Anyways, he got the portrait of his home.
So can I have you guys, both of you, to roll a history for me? History check.
Okay.
Oof.
Let me try out a little bit. This is
6 plus 1, 7.
Lube.
Yeah, I think this needs some work. That's 8 plus history, right?
History.
6, 14.
14.
I got 7. You got double my number. I can math.
Okay.
What
Well,
did you do
I mean,
what did you do to Angel?
man, it's like you were studying between episodes or something. Well, nothing really stands out to you guys. It's pretty neat the way that he was able to portray this information on this paper like this.
Did I able to? Because you said there was a symbol before the image came on, right?
Yeah.
Trace.
Would I be able to recreate that symbol to see if I could do the same thing?
No way.
No.
That was what
Dang.
the Arcana check was for, to see if you would
Oh,
recognize it.
okay.
There's no way.
Why is he showing you this?
I asked him where he was and how he felt after he was inside you.
One more time.
I asked him how he was and where he was and how he felt after he was inside you.
And as soon as she says inside me, like mage hand, ear grab.
Ow! What's that for? What are you doing?
Again?
What? I just told you 2 times.
Try again. Do it differently.
I don't know he was inside you.
I just want you guys to know. Like, wait, can I hear this from outside?
No. You wouldn't
Maybe,
get me.
maybe the Yelp.
Can I roll to hear the yelp?
Well, when
Sure,
she says
make a perception check.
when Lily says, "Inside you," twist, twist, and then pull off.
What, you pulled off my ear?
Like pull the hand off.
It's a perception check, right?
Yeah.
No, okay.
Jeez,
Okay.
words, guys. He's inside you. Twist and pull off. I mean, come on.
Can I twist the DM's ear? What's the rule to do that? You know, one day I'm
That's
gonna
a
figure out a
7.
way
Nope.
to set up a spell so that you can hear yourself talk.
Wait, was that Gomo or you?
Me.
Okay.
Como.
Okay. I don't understand what I said wrong.
What did you
How's-
roll, Panda?
Oh,
What'd you
it's a 7 flat. He doesn't
Oh,
hear
yeah.
anything.
Shit.
He's actually achieving a deep meditative state for once.
Um.
Am I still being lectured?
So you were just chatting up a god.
Yeah, I mean, what's changed? It's still Mav.
Mm. And you're worried about how the god felt after that whole ordeal.
Well, that's why I'm asking you now. And then you pulled my ear.
Whatever. But why is he showing us this? What else
Oh.
did you ask?
I asked him, like, what happens to his body when he's inside people? And then he says it stays in his study.
And
Well, and then he showed me his study.
huh. Unprompted. He just decided to show you this. This is some. By the way, how good is this image?
I mean, it's basically a photo. Maybe like a sepia tone photo. It's not like doesn't have like a lot of good color to it. It's it's
Oh.
yellows.
Oh, it
and
even has
grays, but
color?
still. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. But it's
Okay.
very, very muted.
I didn't know how I don't know how he did this portrait. There was some symbol and then this portrait showed up.
So he wasn't actually. You didn't see him like draw and paint this. It just
No,
just popped
I just
up.
saw like some lines that were making a symbol that I have no idea what it was, and they were disappearing as it was going, and then he has this portrait.
I guess when you're a freaking god, you can just whip up any magic, huh? How the heck do you transfer image onto paper?
You want to ask him?
No.
As you guys are having this conversation, it slowly fades away from the image, fades off the paper.
Oh, I guess there's no way to save that. You know what? I'm gonna do the same thing too.
Clicking it and
Wait, what? Hold on, I'm gonna do the same thing too. So I'm gonna get my writing tool, and I'm gonna draw the scene in Gomo's kitchen with him eating. He's gonna have like hamster cheek and food coming out of his mouth while in the drawing.
that's what you're attempting to draw. Whether
Yep.
that's what comes out.
Yep. Go ahead and do your performance check.
Not 20.
Oh my god.
Can I silvery barb this?
Like
You
20
can
plus
if you
4.
want.
No.
So, it comes out exactly as you intend, Liliola.
Getting better at this.
However, it isn't a great picture,
No.
but it is exactly what you intended it to be. You see this person, or this, you can tell it is a person with their face stuffed full of food, and some decent background to it, but it is nothing like what you had just seen Mav do.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
by far from photorealism.
Yeah. I'm gonna put like a message of like, okay, this is where I am. This is Gomo's house. Point an arrow at Gomo, and be like, and he was who you were inside.
Still not talking while writing, right?
No. Do you want me to start doing that?
It comes back and says, "Funny, I pictured him different."
I know, right?
Oh
He says he pictured you different, Gomo. I sent him a lovely portrait of you.
Portrait, sure. Probably some stick figures.
No, you had cheeks and food in your mouth.
Stick figure with cheeks full of food. Sure, okay.
Okay.
So, as you're having that conversation, there are more invisible ink lines that appear on the page for a while.
Oh, come on.
And then an image
Look.
appears, and it's
Oh.
an image of Gomo from when you guys were in the original dungeon where you found the book.
Oh,
That's interesting.
and I can tell this like it's like image of myself with that background of that location.
Yep. It's specifically in the room where the book was found.
Does it look a little distorted and fish-eyed by any chance?
No, it looks pretty accurate.
Okay.
And the interesting is, it's make a perception check for me.
Perception 14 plus 6, 20.
Now that you're looking at it and trying to think back on that time of when you guys were there, and where this could have been, where this image that appeared could have been from, and it looks like it's from the perspective of the book.
Oh no. Does it have like really unflattering, like low angle shots, like up my nostrils and everything?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Oh, the book's got a camera.
Oh wow. Who's this handsome halfling here? Like,
It looks like you.
no, it doesn't.
Is that what it looks like to be shorter than you?
I wouldn't know.
Me neither.
Yeah, I've never been shorter than myself.
Fair point.
I could always look. I'm gonna like lean on the table, try to look up at him.
I'm gonna pull her up with my mage hand by the ear.
Ow! Why do you keep doing that?
It's effective. Give me your pen. I say that I'm
Okay.
already grabbing it out of her hand with my mage hand.
Here, I'm rubbing my ear.
Why are you showing me this?
It has come to my attention that I may not have been as open as I possibly should be.
Yeah, apparently
Shit.
you've been able to see this whole time.
I'd be naked in front of that book.
What?
Not the whole time. just when I need to, or I choose to.
And when did you choose? What did you see? What things have you seen and not helped or told us? What?
My purpose is to gather as much information as possible and to see that wrongs are righted when needed. I wasn't sure if this group would have been the ones to help me with that, but now I'm fairly certain. What you see is my study.
Yeah, it was there. It's gone now.
Both images were of my study.
Both? Oh. Oh. God, I have a million questions then. Hold on. So, wait. What were you doing in that, well, study, place, lab? And why us? And what do you mean help? Like, help how? What? And I'm saying this as I'm writing.
Okay, so he reads out loud while he's talking. Okay, well, just so you know, while you're doing all this, I'm eating my food before you steal it.
What's left of it that he hadn't already stolen?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so what questions are you asking? Sorry, that was a lot.
Like, what was he doing in that lab place? And
Oh, okay.
Why
Like
us? Why does he think that we're the right group of people? And clarify, define group of people. Who?
Okay.
And what does he need us to do? Why does he need us to do?
Let's see. So he says, well, I'm still in my study. Just in a different time.
The very one that we were in?
Yes.
Different time, future, past, present.
Eventually comes back and says, well, I believe to you it would be your past.
So you're talking to us who is in your future?
He must be old.
In a sense, yes.
In his time is him at his age talking to us in the future. So he's not old. Well, he's old to us now if he were here now. His version of him who would be here now would be old.
If he's a god, shouldn't he still be here somewhere?
Mind blown. It's crazy, right?
Ask him where his today self is.
Do you know where you are now? Well, our now?
Says, where I am isn't really... Says, where I am, time flows differently. I'm right where I need to be.
But he's outside of time?
Alright, whatever. So, you're talking to us who is in your future relative to where you are now. Isn't that cheating?
How so?
You're in the past, yet you're seeing what is happening in the future, and it's going to impact what you do then, in the past, now, for you.
Are you still reading out loud?
Yeah.
Okay. But if he's outside of time, doesn't that like affect nothing because he's not in time?
Well, he's talking to us and thus impacting what happens here now, so he could be doing
What if this
that
was
back
meant to be?
Meant to be, you say?
Like, what if this all part
That's
of
crazy
the...
talk.
What if we're all meant to be friends and family?
That's a very cute sentiment. Anyways, back to the subject. Okay, well, what is it that you want us to do? I'm writing that down now.
We've had this conversation already. I want you to correct the wrong that was put upon the Oswin.
Why can't you correct it from where you are now?
There are certain things that I can and cannot control. Certain things that I am allowed to be a part of.
Allowed by whom or what? You are a god. Are you not?
Some have called us that. There are still constraints that have been put on ourselves.
So cut to the chase. What is it that you want us to do to correct whatever wrong in the whole Oswin situation? Why us?
It says, I was searching for knowledge on how to correct this. And the research I've been able to ascertain, I was not able to finish yet. However, using the book that you have now, it has come to light that your group has stumbled across a possible way of correcting this and seem quite capable to do so.
Wait, so you are researching something now, well, you're now, that wasn't done, that might be done now for us?
There are many pathways and many outcomes. I can't see everything all at once all the time. Sometimes you just have to watch and see what happens. And where you are now seems like there could be positive outcomes.
I still don't understand why us and not anyone else. Why can't we just relay the message for you and have someone more capable do whatever it is that you need them to do? And by the way, you still haven't told us exactly what it is you want us to do. Also, do all gods like talk in circles?
Yes. Where was the thing that we had that post pinned somewhere, right?
The what?
The whole thing that was said at the end of the last
Yes,
season?
it is. It should be in the
I don't remember.
Streyorea channel.
I thought so, but I don't see it pinned.
Well, I don't think it was pinned.
That's okay. There's just the problem is we always seem to talk a lot in that thing, so I always lose where it was.
I think you're talking about the message you wrote, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you're saying like you're not sure what it is that he wanted you to do. I thought that was pretty clear in that message, but I'm trying to remember what exactly was said in that.
Hold on, I think I have it.
But while you're looking, as far as you specifically, I don't see why your group isn't the group to do it. There hasn't been anybody more capable yet.
I pinned it.
Cute.
Oh, I was about to copy and paste. Never mind.
Well, I'm not talking high level, like specifically where do we even go to, like, I don't remember where these are.
Ask him if he can show us in the map where we need to go, and maybe we can get started already.
Alright, well, can you show us where we need to go?
How quickly do we need to move? Because the others aren't here yet.
Comes back and says, in my study, attached to it was a lab where we were researching where these crystals could possibly be based on a signature or a property that they all possessed. That would be your guide.
Did you read that out loud, Gummy? What he wrote? Gomo?
What are you doing? Aren't you looking at the book too?
I was eating my food and kind of like
Your
just looking over at you.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go dig through my backpack. Wait, where's my backpack? Oh, I'm gonna put the book down. Like, hold on, let me go get my stuff.
I'm gonna like grab the book and slide it to me so I can read what he wrote. Hi, Gomo.
Yeah.
Do you think at that lab that we were at, he might have had a tool there? Do you think that the lab we were at, he might have a tool there that picks up the crystal energies?
I can't hear
You know what? Never mind. I'll just ask him. I'm gonna ask that question to Mav.
If there was like some kind of portable device to find these crystals.
Yeah, like a little tool that, like, you know, it picks up the energy of the
sniffer?
crystal. Yeah, crystals, because kind of like the Dragon Ball radar. Crystal sniffer, I like that.
No device was ever made. Closest thing that was constructed was an arcane device that could create a map, and when inputted the correct properties, it would show where that wood property could be on the map.
Hmm. That thing's too big to carry around. That's not going to work. Yeah, the others are not here right now, so I don't know when we can leave, but I think Gomo might have written down the locations, maybe?
Oh,
He's inside his bag right now.
okay, I brought my bag.
Oh, wait, no, he's back!
So it comes back and says, maybe a trip back to the map would do you some good.
Hold on.
He said
I have
maybe
that.
we should go back to the map, which
Nope,
is...
nope, we shouldn't have to, I think. Hold on, I have my drawing somewhere. Let's see here, I knew it would mean something. I'm gonna look for that in my journal. I'm gonna flip through it, find the kind of the doodle of the map that I drew.
What's Groger doing?
Clearly not responding to the yelling that was going on.
Oh, he failed that roll.
That was earlier.
Yeah, true. I didn't know if I could roll again.
It's the kitchen. I mean, the dining room. I mean, wherever we're at. It's the food place. You should be able to walk in.
Well, he's not walking in. He's still outside.
Yeah.
My
Problem is he's
God.
outside, so yeah. You could just as easily
Can't hear
say,
the yelling. He's listening to the birds chirping and.
That sounds so relaxing.
I mean, you could just as easily be like, I'm done meditating. I'm going to join them now.
Has he eaten? Because if he has,
eaten.
if he hasn't, I don't know if Gomo left anything. We're gonna have to check the kitchen. I can cook something.
There's a particular timestamp I'm trying to get to because I do have a timer running,
Oh, okay.
Oh.
and it's actually a specific number of specific time he tries to reach with meditating, but he hasn't been able to do that lately. So it's like, oh, maybe now I can.
Is it going to
Yeah.
be
And when it gets to that point, I will have him come inside.
All right. You could come inside when you're done.
Is he using an app?
He's just very good at counting. Give you track.
All right. So maybe wait. Have we done this before with something? Yeah. Maybe. No, but we might lose it. Never mind. I was going to say that maybe you could put your drawing in the book so Matt could see if this is right, but I don't want to lose it.
We have done
so.
that before with.
But was it with this?
What do you mean?
I don't remember what we did it with.
It was a map. If I recall.
Did you leave any food for Groger?
What? I thought he ate.
No, he's been outside this whole time.
Why has he been outside this whole time? Why is he not eating? Why would you be outside when you haven't eaten? What is
I don't know.
that's crazy.
Should I
You
make
sure
him
he's
cookies?
okay? Is he sick?
I think he's fine. I mean, his body looks good.
That's the most important part.
Stink guys. Anyways, where is he?
I'll just he'll come in when he's ready.
Did you see where he went? Like
Five,
outside where?
four.
Did he
I
go
don't-
through the back door to the front? Where did he go?
I
Well, as you guys are talking about this, I've hit my threshold. Or I hit threshold. I hit my time.
Beep, 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 beep,
And he
beep,
reaches
beep,
like the
beep.
end of his like no, he just reaches the end of the routine that he was doing with meditating. And you see him walk in as you guys are talking about, like, oh, did he eat? Or like, why is he out? Why is he doing this thing when he could be eating?
Okay, I'm gonna get up from the table and be like, there he is, and just point at him.
Also, it was 40 minutes. That was my goal, was 40 minutes.
40 minutes of not eating. That is some
He's done
serious training.
Sounds sus.
Hi,
I don't know what
Kroger.
you mean. Oh, hello.
Have you eaten?
No, not yet.
I don't know if Gomo left you anything. I'll go check.
Oh, well, if not, it's all right. I still have rations, I think.
I didn't. No, your rations are for on the go, like out on the trail. Just hold up. I'm sure there's something.
It's okay, Gomo. You keep up with talking with Mav. I'll go check in the kitchen. Be right back. Sit down, Grover.
No. Oh, he was gonna be like, oh, you don't have to, but she's already gone. So he just sits down.
Someone's in the kitchen with Lily. Da, 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 da.
What? What?
Is there anything left in the kitchen, DM, or did Gomo eat it all?
Oh yeah, there's always food in the house.
Like, something that I could just give him, or do I have to make something? I need to know.
There's always something in the house. Just
Okay.
You can find. There's always like breads and jam. You can make sandwiches. Like there's
Ooh,
sure.
I don't think I'll burn a sandwich. I'll make him a sandwich.
Okay.
She touches the bread and it catches fire.
I'm glad everyone's on the same fucking page. What?
All right. You can come back with the sandwich. I'm not even gonna make you try to burn that bread.
Wow.
So it's fine.
Hey, I made a sandwich. Don't worry, I didn't cut my fingers, so there's no blood or anything in it.
Gomo, you hear a voice come to you in your thoughts.
Oh.
And I just messaged it to you so you can.
Here you go, Kroger. I made you a sandwich.
How does the voice in the head sound? Like, can you describe it?
Yeah, it's a little high pitched and nasally. I mean, sounds male. Obviously, a servant of some sort.
And it obviously sounds like it's in my head, or is it just I hear it and it's only I hear it?
Only you hear it.
I'm looking around the room like a meerkat. What was that?
It's a sandwich. I made it myself. My tail's wagging as I'm watching Grover to see if he eats it.
How does it look?
The sandwich? It looks like a mess.
Does it taste like a mess?
Wow,
I
you
mean-
didn't eat it?
What did you make? What kind of sandwich did you make, Chloe?
What? That's a weird
there-
looking salad.
There's some meat in it,
That's a lot
and
of
some
bread.
lettuce, and some whatever kind of dressing they had back then.
You know, salads are like mostly, veggies first, and then you like put some bread, croutons and stuff on there. You're not
It's
supposed
a
to use a whole
sandwich.
slice of bread. Oh, poor little thing.
Oh, don't worry. Groger's just gonna eat it, and he's fine.
Is it
It's
good?
like, I mean, it's nothing sliced or it's literally like she just like pulled chunks of meat off and like put it on the bread, and then chunks of lettuce and stuff, and just So that's why it looks a mess. It's not nothing. None of it's neatly sliced or anything. It's just chunks of stuff put together. So as
That
you're
is-
eating, it's like parts of like chunks of meat and stuff like falling out of the thing.
He's just gonna take a
not even
moment,
sheets
like
and
he
slices
takes a
of things
bite,
stacked
it sees
together.
it fall
It's-
fall apart.
Yeah,
It kind of
falls apart,
just
yeah.
he just reassembles it neatly.
I
As
got
best
a
as he
big
can.
smile on my face.
And he just keeps eating. Thank you,
Oh, you
Lily.
criminals.
You're welcome.
But no, I'm distracting myself. No, that's not what I was asking. Did you hear that?
I didn't hear anything.
Neither did I.
I must be going crazy.
What did you hear?
Maybe
Some-
someone's inside you again.
What?
I'm making the pinchy with my mage hand.
I don't understand what I'm saying wrong.
Grover, can you help her?
I could try. What is the I mean,
I was talking about earlier how Mav was inside him. He was. You were there. We were all there.
oh, you mean when he was possessed?
Yeah.
Oh, now I understand.
DM, can I, based on all this information so far, that only I could
Mhm.
hear it, blah blah blah, is there any way I can discern what type of, if it was magic, like what type of magic it was?
You can make an Arcana check. Was that a 1?
No, it's a 4 plus 4. If it was a 1, I'd be re-rolling.
I know, that's why I was asking.
An
Okay,
8.
so an 8. I don't know. Be honest with me. I could see why a message or a spell like this, Goma would know. Maybe it hasn't happened to him specifically, but you would know of the spell.
Yeah.
So, you could interpret that of do you think you would come to the conclusion of that's what you just happened?
Okay. Well, basically what I'm trying to discern is if I can respond to it. Or attempt to respond to it.
Yes, you can.
And I'm like thinking real hard. Like trying to remember the voice. And in my head, thinking back to the voice. Who the heck is the Raven? And for what purpose do you need to see us?
Okay.
I'm doing this like with my eyes closed, like super like focused because I'm squinting and everything. Like,
Kroger just
frowning.
he's kind of stopped eating and now he's like looking at
I got-
Gomo
I
with
got,
a
like-
little like
Looks like it's constipated.
I got like both my hands, like both my fingers like to the temples, like oh.
What are you doing?
Are you all right?
I'm trying to communicate.
Uh-huh.
I open one of my eyes.
Kroger is confusion.
He knows he can open his mouth to do that, right?
I don't think it's with us.
Nothing.
Sorry, I was.
Huh.
There you go.
Oh. Do I know who that is?
Well, you should. I do believe so.
I'm trying to remember if we
It's
had
been a
the
hot minute.
name.
When you guys, yes.
I'm checking
So
my notes.
You should have. If anything, she was the one person that you guys were talking to on the council when you guys went. The spokesperson,
Yep.
the one that gave Neelon the
elf lady.
Yeah.
Interesting. My notes don't have that detail. Huh. Anyways. Yeah, I only have the symbols for the different council members. Anyways, so guys, do you remember Lady Everseeker?
No.
No.
Who's that?
So actually, the reason why you probably wouldn't have had that information is I don't believe names were used, and I do believe it's been a long
Correct.
time.
Okay,
But
that
I do
makes
believe
sense.
that was intentional.
Okay.
I do believe that's the reason why they had the raven and the names.
Gotcha. You remember that elf lady at the council? No, but
I remember Daisuke.
Oh, Groger does it
remember
because he
that.
wasn't there.
Yeah, Groger wasn't there. Really?
Yeah, Groger wasn't there, and Lily was really sidetracked.
Anyway, there were multiple council members. The elf lady was one of them. It's the one with the big raven, you know. Anyway, she wants to talk to us. Just
Wait,
received a
but-
message
We're not in order.
in my head. I don't know
yeah.
how she's gonna reach out. I have no idea. We apparently have 10 minutes. Well, probably less.
Well, how are we supposed to talk to her?
I'm sure they figured that out. I'm sure they thought that through before asking for our presence or our readiness, whatever. Wait, quick, finish that, whatever that is. I'm pointing to the plate.
Yes.
Sandwich
Wait, what? I missed that.
A mess.
of, yeah,
Well-
of food bits.
I mean, he organized it. It's a sandwich.
They're like, you're like putting together like little bits of meat and veggies, and then like breaking off some bread and like making tiny little sandwich bite-sized ones.
Well, I mean, as soon as Como says like, "Oh, finish your plate," he just eats the rest of it.
Shoves it in his mouth.
Is it good?
It was. Thank you.
He says through a mouthful of food.
He wouldn't talk with his mouth full. He's got manners.
That's no
Okay. So how are we going to talk to this elf lady?
I don't know. They're gonna figure it out. Has it been 10 minutes yet? Oh,
Well, we could say it has.
I'm gonna tidy my clothes. I don't even know. Like, is someone gonna come visit? I'm gonna go. Hold on. I'm gonna go check the door. Walking out of the kitchen, walking over to the main hall, and looking through the
I'm just
crystal.
gonna write to Mav real quick that we'll get back to him about the map in a sec. We're just gonna have a meeting with an elf lady from the console people.
Give them all the
I'm just gonna
information.
clean this plate.
He my homeboy. I don't lie to my homeboys. Neelon taught me that.
So,
I'm still holding on to my journal, by the way. Still have that in my hand.
so Gomez, you get up and you walk over to the door and you check it and everything. On your way back,
Yep.
about 10 feet in front of you,
Mm.
you see a little ball appear, and this ball it's black and white, and as it starts growing, you can kind of see through it. It just seemed like everything that you see through on the other side, it's like just black and white, but everything's kind of like these weird inverted color, like everything's inverted. So like if you change the world to black and white and then invert the colors, that's what it's like. And then it grows and grows.
Is it flat or is it a sphere?
It's a sphere.
It's kind of hard to tell. Weird electrical sparks or anything? Is there a naked Austrian man inside or anything like that? No.
No T1000 or T800 or anything.
Okay.
I knew you were going with that. And it is about your height. And it grows, and on the inside, as it gets big enough so you can kind of like see it, even though you can kind of see the space around you, you see an elf woman kind of sitting in a chair in there as well. And as it slowly starts growing and gets close to you, do you allow it to encompass you as well?
Guys, I think she's here. I think she's.
Oh.
That's cool.
I'm not like running away from it. I'm standing ground, but like I'm like pulling back a little bit as it gets close.
Well, I guess we go to motions about where is it in our direction once we turn the corner, I guess.
Yeah, as you turn the corner, you would see this giant dome essentially. And again, like as I said before, you can see through it to the other side of Gomo's house, and it's like black and white with inverted colors. And you see Gomo kind of on the other side of it, like slowly, like just trying to kind of stay out of it until you guys get there. But it's like he's right next to it. I'm
reaching my right hand out, and then letting it go through the surface.
And then as you do, you see Gomo on the inside, near the elf lady that you can see on the inside of it.
Whoa. Come on, Groger. I'm just gonna dive in head first.
Once I'm inside, do I see anything outside? Like when I look out from the inside of the dome?
You do. It looks very muddied.
Oh.
Like the world is kind of like smeared.
Censored.
Yeah, exactly. So, Groger, Lily, you guys enter as well?
I do. Yep.
Okay. How about we take a break there?
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Use restroom.
It's time for bio break.
Bio break.
Right back. Well, we'll be back. I'll be back.
Or will we? Dun dun dun. Doom doom.
Do do do. Do do do.
welcome back. Hope you guys got your drinks and your snacks and ready for the second half. I have my Capri Sun and Kit Kats. I'm good to go.
Yo, share with the class.
I was just about to say that.
But where we left off, you guys have just been engulfed in some kind of spell, and you find yourself in the presence of the Raven, an elf lady that some of you have seen before. Groger has yet to meet this person. And as you are inside this sphere, from when you looked through it before, everything had this black and white inverted color to it. When you are inside it, the colors shift, and you are no longer in Gomo's house, but you are in a small room. From what you can tell, there's just a couple seats. There's about 4 or 5 extra seats, and her in one as well, kind of in a circle. And it is strangely about the size of the sphere of the spell, so it's almost like it was known how much room it was going to be needed. And as soon as you step in, she says, "Have a seat if you would like. The spell is limited, so we don't have a whole lot of time."
Hi.
I'm gonna sit down.
I will also sit.
Now, I know this was very abrupt, and I do apologize for that. If you don't know me, I am what is known as the Raven, but you can call me Phalethil, Everseeker.
Phalethel?
Phalethil. I hope to be somewhat of a friend to you.
Well, we are acquainted, well, except for the big guy, maybe. Have you two met? No?
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure.
Now, I have been apprised of a lot of the information that you guys have come across through Neelon. He has been in contact with me through a stone that was given to him the last time we met.
Yes, did you speak to him yet? He arrived, yes?
Yes, he's here in town.
And did you hear what he has to say?
Well, yes, it's why we are having this meeting, actually.
Okay. Okay, good.
I have some concerns. The information that he gave us was in front of the council, which in itself is fine. However, I worry that some of the council members will use this to their own volition and try to do things with this information, things that would probably, I don't think will have the collective's best interest.
You don't say.
I'm going to be very open. I don't think these crystals I don't think the Osman getting their magic back is going to come to anything good. The damages could be catastrophic. The amount of magic that would be flowing back into this world, I don't think can be contained. I think it would cause irreparable damage to the world.
Why do you think that?
Well, there has been small cases, studies that have shown that when enough magic is used or brought into a specific area too much, it can have bad implications to those, whether it's a person or a place. There are a lot of phenomenon that happen in the world around us that are there because of strains from magic, either from it being flooded with magic or magic being ripped away from it. And that's on a small scale. So something as large as an entire race just suddenly getting magic back. I would like to know what your thoughts are on this.
I'm gonna look at Gomo and Grover, see if they have anything to say.
Hmm.
I'm not looking directly at her. Like, I'm blankly fixated in a point in the room. Like, contemplating.
Okay, well, I may not be the smartest person, but I don't see the issue of giving them back their magic. I mean, they are the way they are because they don't have their magic to begin with, coming over here and trying to take stuff. Plus, why? I don't know how to phrase what I'm thinking.
She looks at Groger and says, "Do you have any input?"
Hmm. Will there be, well, say we do not go after the crystals, what will happen then? It seemed as though not retrieving them would have...
I don't think not retrieving them is an option anymore. The information is out there. They exist. It is known now. Someone's going to find them eventually. Whether they're used in the matter of what we're speaking, if the Oswin are able to get their magic back, is what I'm concerned about. I mean, I don't know if they can be destroyed. I'm not trying to suggest that the Oswin are better off without magic. I'm not trying to suggest that they don't deserve it. I just don't think the world could handle the strain of that much energy being pushed into it all at once.
And is this your own personal opinion, or is this an assessment of someone, or...
There are a few of us that feel this way. It does seem to be, as far as the council is concerned, there are a few that want to actively look for them, whether it be through your group, since it seems you guys are the ones that came across this information. They also want to send other groups out. Some of us want to send you or other groups to find them and keep them from the Oswin, so, or at least until we can find a different solution to the problem.
Who knows about this?
Well, as far as we know, the council and your group. who knows we're having this conversation is us right here in this room.
Well, you're having this conversation with us. Who's to say any of the other council members are not having the same kind of conversation with whomever they choose to be there?
Exactly.
And so, but it sounds like, because you really only just heard the message today, right?
Correct.
So, and you're reaching these conclusions about whether it's going to negatively impact the realm or not amongst, what, just politicians? What about the Arcane College? What about their opinion? Have you consulted anyone?
Not yet. We can still consult them. We have a lot of information gathering to do. And she kind of looks around as the room that you guys are in is slowly the color starting to fade, and it feels like it's kind of like dripping down towards the ground. We can have more conversations later. Just know that there are other parties involved, and some of them agree with what you're doing, some of them don't.
What we're doing, we're not even doing anything. We're just relaying the mess. We just relayed the message. We stumbled upon it. We shared it with you.
I was hoping to get more information on what you guys planned on doing.
Well, I was planning on spending time with my sister while I wait for the rest of the party to come back. They were just gone for a couple of days.
Well,
Then we were going to decide what to do after. I might stay. I might go look for...
You may have to ask them yourself, but as far as I'm aware, they have decided to seek out these crystals and head towards finding a way to bring one of the small ones to the Underdark.
Small ones. You're talking about Nilan and the rest of the party? Nilan, Rodan, and Nyota?
Yes.
Wait. No, wait, hold on. So they're not coming back?
It wasn't a direct order, but I think that is the case.
No, not even talking about it.
They leave us.
As you're talking, the color completely fades and the bubble starts to shrink.
Wait. Are these?
What were you saying?
Looks like we're out of time. How do we reach you? How do we talk to you again? We don't...
Well, you can either make your way here, or I can try to send you one of the stones so you could contact me if you prefer that.
Stones. This is too much. This is too much too sudden. I
can have my helper reach out to you again soon. Possibly tomorrow. I'm sorry. And the bubble closes. And you guys were once in chairs, the chairs are no longer there, and you kind of fall down onto your butts.
Jeez.
Oof.
So they're not coming back.
That just happened. Well, that's what she said. Why so sudden? That doesn't make sense. Why would they do that? Even if they were told, like...
Something
is
must
not-
have happened.
It's not very easy to communicate.
Yeah, but what happened? What could have possibly happened? To make them make such a hastily decision? I don't... it doesn't... Well, hastily decision. Okay, sure. But my point is, it doesn't sound normal. Does it? I mean,
I mean, if it's something that's urgent and important, it's a decision that Nilon would probably make.
I'd like to think they wouldn't decide to go on without us unless it was for a very good reason. As much as this is jarring to hear.
Como?
And I imagine,
Oh,
yeah.
keep going.
I was just going to say, I imagine they're going to try to reach out to us as soon as they possibly can and explain. So we don't know now, but we'll find out. At least that's what I think. We won't be in the dark forever.
Yes,
But
I agree.
how are we gonna get in touch with each other? If they left Arden Run, we have no way of reaching them. I don't know how to.
Perhaps the oh god, what's her name? Phil. It's like in my head, but I can't pronounce. What? What's
Phalethel?
her name? Philip. What?
Phalethel?
Philithel?
The Raven.
Phalethel?
You just say the Raven.
The Raven. Yes.
Elf lady.
Nevermore.
Perhaps when her helper gets in contact with us, we can ask if there's any way we can contact with them. She had mentioned the stone.
You know, I just realized something. Nilon gave the council that information. Nobody knows where their location is. Technically, she's going to point to Gomo on his notebook. We are the only one that has that information.
Well, the exact or supposedly exact location.
And we can always go back to the lab if we need more information.
They probably know where the lab is. The military already knows where that is, right?
But they don't know what it is.
I'm sure they can piece two and two together. Or if anything, they're gonna send people to investigate. If they don't know what it is. Like, hey, let's check out what's over there. Especially if they're selfishly motivated. They'll just do what they want.
Do you think the Oswins knew about the crystal before that information? They were in that area when we stumbled there.
Possibly. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, magic overflow. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, Oswins had the magic before. A long time ago. It was taken from them. So putting that back, I mean, the world was fine before, right? Why would giving that back to the Oswins cause an issue? That doesn't make sense. Unless...
Well, maybe... Because Mav did say something about... This isn't... Well, for lack of better phrasing, that this is important. So maybe, like, all those earthquakes and stuff like that have been happening because the magic is gone? Maybe the world's already being affected without it.
It's been a long time. Hundreds of years.
I don't know how magic works. Maybe it takes time for the damage to be shown.
We need... We need to talk to someone who's much more knowledgeable about this and not selfishly motivated. You can't never trust politicians.
Who do we talk to?
Maybe my old master, but I don't know where he is.
Where was he last?
Well, I don't know exactly where he was last. But as far as I know, he was in Oswin.
Oh, I left the book on the table.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm gonna go back to the dining room where I left the book.
Left what? Left what book? I'm following her. I'm like, what book did you leave?
This one.
A comic book?
Cookbook.
A cookbook?
And gonna look at the
Which you
pages. Were there
clearly
any
didn't
messages?
consult?
Mm-mm.
What are you doing?
No messages.
Okay.
You
I
have
was just-
no new messages.
I was just checking to see if he responded because I told him
You left the book?
yes.
Okay.
I mean, when you think about it, it's better than the elf lady seeing it on my person.
I hate that you're right. But keep an eye on it.
I mean, it's just us plus Lucian. Why do you not trust him?
No, I trust him with my life. But clearly there are magic out there that can just manifest itself within this house. That's not easy to do.
I don't think anybody.
This house, this mansion. You don't understand how many powerful spellcasters have tried and failed. With devastating effect.
To what? Come in here?
Not even.
If you remember when you guys first got here, how hard it was to even just try to open the gate.
Wait, you mean like when they met
When you and I
his sister?
broke in and then, yeah.
Oh, didn't we come in through a hole?
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you did, but you also had an insider.
I think I could have broken in.
Well, she did kind of get really lucky with the with the door locks. Anyways, just please keep a very close eye on that thing.
Okay.
You know what? I would say just keep it on you at all times. At all times.
Okay. Besides, and this is currently the source of my magic, so I should keep it on me.
Can use your magic to cook some decent food.
Wait, does Gomo know? I think he passed out when she confessed, didn't he?
I mean, I deliver the message. about you and the pact with the book while
Wait, what?
being possessed.
Oh. So you retained that memory?
DM, do I retain that memory?
We'll say yes.
So,
Okay.
yes.
Alright, yeah, because I just realized, I was like, wait, he wasn't in the room when she confessed.
I was literally the focus of the room.
I think they took you out, like, because you had already passed out when she
after.
told everybody else.
You mean like
Yeah.
that time.
Yeah.
Session 0. That's what you mean. But I know about it.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been a real naughty.
Don't say that.
Wait, what?
No, that
Section
reminded me of something
7.
else.
Sorry, Silas posted something. Section 7, subparagraph 4.6. Thou shalt never split the party.
We're rebels. Okay.
Sorry, we're about to be dead rebels.
So I will
No.
keep the book on me at all times, alright?
On your person at all times.
On my person. Okay, I don't have my bag with me. It's upstairs. I'll go get that. I'll be back and not take anything. I'll be right back.
Ay.
Yeah, I mean, she knows where Daddy's safe is, but I'm not taking anything.
Good luck getting back in there.
Sound like a challenge.
I know, that's what I was thinking. I was like, please
Lily,
don't tempt
no.
me.
Lily, no.
I mean, it's like, the thing is like, I have the key so I can lock the door like if I've never been there.
That is true. She's not wrong.
I'm not gonna do it.
Alright, well, you guys have gotten some information. Guess you just gotta decide what the plan is.
Well, I'm back with my bag and the books in the bag. Okay. So should we go? And I don't mean right now because we're waiting for your sister to come home because she's not here right now, but should we go on our own looking for some of the crystals?
Just wait, you're serious?
I am.
Why? Why would we do...
We have your journal. It's something that Mav asked us to do. And, you know, maybe Neelon's thinking, or maybe the other group is thinking, that we can cover more ground this way if we're going separate ways.
But you heard her. The rest of the council knows. There are other people out there searching for this thing.
Which means that we don't have much time.
No, it means we might end up running into them. And if they're mercenaries or soldiers and...
But we have a head start. We know where some of these locations are.
Yeah, but they're scattered all over the freaking continent.
Then we'll get a...
Whatever head start we have by the time we reach Ardenrun, they would be at one of the, like, or, I don't know, whichever direction we go. Whichever one we go for. Let's say the closest one. Where's the closest one? I'm flipping through my journals. Like, what is it?
Where would
is
the
this
closest
Harpofell
one be?
Wait, no. Hold on.
Was there a crystal in the lab?
Forest. No. I don't think there was. There's DM, help us out here. You know this better. I'm desperately looking for my maps.
So there was one up in the north in the snow. That's the closest one to Ardenrun.
Okay.
Correct. There's one in
There's one in the swamps.
We are in Opohast, right?
Right. There was, I believe, there was one in the desert. I don't have my map pulled up.
That's weird. Why do I not have this map? I swear I had the one with the points of interest marked.
There was one on the, I do believe it was on Narina Island.
Correct. There's one in
Which
the desert.
one's the closest to us?
Closest is, in fact, back towards Harperfell, but past it. It's in Clovenwood.
Ah. You know what we need? We need magic transportation.
Ha. No, we need to get in touch with the rest of our party.
How do you propose that?
I'm gonna wait for Tulane to get back, and we're gonna go look for some help from the church or something. Get an urgent message through. Maybe they haven't left Ardenrun yet. Or if we're lucky enough to be able to get some service, maybe somebody at the church can help us send a telepathic message or whatever. God, I knew these spells would be so helpful. Should have paid more attention.
Well, maybe there's a spell in here we can use. You know under arcane stuff more than I do. She's gonna hand him the book. Yeah.
Random spells.
I mean, you can read this stuff, right?
Are you showing it to me? Like.
Yeah, I'm like handing you the book. It's like you can read what's in here, right? Because I mean, I could try.
No, like, see, the thing is, look, spell glyphs, like, these are all like they're very unique to the spellcaster, right? So this whatever this marking is, I'm assuming that has something to do with fire, and like whatever this marking, that's. What even is that? Temporal? I don't. Whatever. Like,
what kind of?
They mean different things to different people.
What kind of spell would communication be, or sending a message that they can answer to later, or whatever?
I mean, usually some type of evocation or, but I mean, look, I don't know those very well.
Evocation.
What?
I'm just looking through here. I can't read most of this though. I don't know if I have a message spell in here.
Well, if you're looking for a message, that would be transmutation.
Transmutation.
But they're all very different, and the message isn't gonna help. That's a more of a short range spell. Look, we'll go find we'll get a book or something. Stop messing with spells. You don't know what they do.
Isn't that how you learn?
No. There's a system to all this. It's not just, you wave your hand and you say something, some fancy words or sound and just things happen, okay? It's a form of science. There are rules to these things. We're gonna let the professionals handle it. What time is it, DM? How long it's been?
So, look outside and you see that strangely enough, the sun is setting. You feel like you just ate lunch,
Yeah.
but the sun is setting.
How long were we in that
Hasn't
bubble?
been long. But... Okay. Strange. Apparently it's getting late already. Look, plane should be home anytime. Anytime now.
Where'd she go?
To the church. What kind of dumb question is that? She's a cleric.
She didn't go to meet with those other people she said she was working with?
No.
I bet you she did. Well, let's wait for her.
What? Why would you say that? Why would you say such a thing? Did she tell you something she didn't tell me?
I haven't
Do you
really
know
got
something?
the time to talk to her.
If you know something, better speak up now.
Look, if I knew something, I would tell you because I know you wouldn't flip like Neelon would.
You don't know that.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'd keep a secret too for her. But I don't know anything.
After a little bit, you hear footsteps coming down some stairs.
Oh.
And your sister walks around the corner and goes, "Oh, when did you guys get here?"
Get here. We've been here, well, not all day, but both. Wait.
How'd you come from
You've been-
upstairs?
Yeah.
No, when I came home, I called out and you guys didn't answer, so I just assumed you guys stepped out for a bit.
What? When was this?
Not that long ago.
We've been here the whole time. We've been.
We were
What?
inside a bubble.
Perhaps she came home while we were in the meeting.
How was your day?
It was all right. How was yours?
Informative.
And short. Was. Okay, Plank, quick question. Is there anybody at the church right now who might be able to help us send an urgent message over to Ardenrun? Or someone specific?
Yeah, there's plenty of people there that could do that.
We need to contact the rest of our party. They used the circle today. They went to Ardenrun. I have reason to believe there might be some new development to their itinerary, so we need to get in touch with them.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't be able to.
Like now. Like right
Okay.
now, right now.
Okay, what is your problem?
It's a little high strung.
I was just gonna eat. Do you need me to come along?
I don't know who to look for.
Well, I mean, you can ask for Anselin. Anselin could possibly do it.
Anselin? Okay.
Yes.
But
he's available right now. Just
Anselin?
Anselin, yes.
Anselin, the old freaking. He works at the church.
I mean, it's possible that there are multiple people in this world that have the same names. Look, do you need me to come with you or not? Okay,
At this
I'll just
point,
go.
honestly, I don't care.
So she just turns around and starts going back up the stairs.
I can make you a sandwich.
No, she can't. Stop wasting our food.
It wasn't a waste of food. He ate it.
All right, she comes back down in more simple clothes. It's not like PJs, basically. It's like, all right, let's go.
Hey, let's go, Gomo. Just take a deep breath, and everything will be fine. Let's go. Yes. Calm down.
We need answers.
As they're
Off to the
walking,
church.
she's gonna look to Tulane. You're so lucky to have a brother like him.
I guess so. There's definitely no one like him.
He's just a little ball of stress.
Is Grover coming along?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So you guys make it to the church, and she just walks right through the door, bypassing whoever's there at the front.
Can we do the same thing? Because I'm just gonna follow her and strut like I own the place.
That's fine. You guys can follow her.
Whoever's at the front, I'm like walking up to him and as I'm passing it. Do you know where Anselin is? Do you know where Anselin is? No? Okay.
I think that's where your sister's going.
What? It's just kind of like watching you guys, like, I'm very confused.
No, great. You've been of great help. Thank you. Do you know where Anselin is? Anybody seen Anselin?
And she turns to you and goes, "Will you just relax? We're going."
Apparently, it's been hours that I thought were minutes.
I'm gonna
They could be gone. They could be. Who knows where they would be?
You guys go through the main hallway, and you take a left, and you go, and right when you go through a doorway to a hallway, obviously she seems like she knows where she's going. She runs into like almost like directly butts into a female dragonkin that's like very short, like almost dwarf short, in bluish color, and she's like, "Oh, Ekri, are you busy right now? Could you help us with something?" "Oh, yes, of course. What seems to be the problem?" So, well, my brother here needs to send a message, apparently of some import. I do believe that is something that you could do. Oh, yes, I suppose. What am I? Is this? Do we need? Follow me. And she turns, and you guys follow her for a little bit until she reaches an office. She's okay. So, what's the message?
Okay. The other half of our party is over in Ardenrun. I need to deliver a message to them. I need to talk to them, like ASAP, immediately, like conversation. ideally. If not, just send a message so that they can reach back out to us or something. Like what can you do? Like what how does it work?
Well, I can just send a message. It can't be a very long one, and they can reply, but that's about as far as it can go.
They can reply. Like
Sure.
immediately?
Yeah.
Great. All right. How long of a message can I send, or can you send on my behalf for me to them? How do you know who to send it to?
Well,
Would
as
it
long
help
as
if you knew what he looked like? And
she looks between you and your sister, like arches, like raises her brow, and says, "Okay, yes, I do need to know what they look like. It can be about a phrase long. I can't be too long."
okay. Lily Groger, what do we? How do we phrase this? It can't be long, apparently. It's got to be short, but precise, to the point, no room for misinterpretation.
Oh.
They can answer, by the way. Well, I mean, you were here, you probably heard, but yeah, they can answer the message. They can reply. So,
I mean,
maybe question.
so you just want to know what's going on, right?
Yeah.
So, how many words did she say? 25?
Like a phrase.
Phrase?
25, a phrase? I don't know. A phrase.
What the heck is happening? Get back at us. I don't know.
Or what the heck is happening? Get back at us. That's like 9 words. Get back at us? Get back to us? No, hold on. No, it's got to be more descriptive. Hold on. When are you coming back? Huh? Right? And we got to cram as many questions in here in one phrase. When are you coming back? And
did they speak
not...
to... Wait. No, sorry, never mind.
You're not leaving without a goodbye, are you? That's 14 words.
Let us know you're okay.
Let us know you're okay. Great. That's we're up to 19.
Hope someone's writing this down. By the way, whatever it is that you understand, you're gonna have to Discord it or put it in Discord so the other group, when we get there, can respond to it.
Yes. What was that, Groger?
Let us know you're okay.
Let us know you are okay. No, wait. What did council say? Next course of action. Hold on, we're way over a phrase. We're gonna make it shorter.
I mean, I made it 9 words.
Can go last. Okay, what did council say? Next course of action. Does the message send in intonation too? Will they hear the inflections, or is it all just like monotonous?
Well, from all I can say is what happens to me, and I personally hear whoever is sending the message, I hear their voice. So I will do my best to portray it as you do.
All you gotta do is sound like a ball of stress. You'll be fine.
Can you do that? Can you sound like a ball of stress?
I will do my best.
Great.
You're stressing me out quite a bit, so it should be okay.
Told you to be fine.
Okay, so then what did council say? Next course of action? When are you coming back? Let us know you are okay. Lily, anything you want to say?
Alice.
Well, we got 5 more words. No, 6 more. Nothing?
I can't think of anything.
You can respond to this message.
How's
There we go. Oh, I
this
kept
message
saying
will
call us.
self-destruct. No.
Get back to us. Call us. Respond.
How's family?
How's tricks?
That's 2 words.
I'm not.
Reply ASAP.
I'm not used to doing these kind of messages to people I might not see again.
What?
That should add to your stress, Dragon Lady.
You're not used to what?
Sending messages to people.
She looks at your
That
sister.
you,
She's like,
that you can't see?
Yeah,
this
that I
isn't going to
can't.
be
I'm like
a recurring problem.
blinking at her like, really? Really? You're not used to doing this? Really?
That's different. he responds. It's not
Of
like
all
you
the-
know.
You are not used to doing this?
Look, that is different.
Mm.
That is different because I've never seen him to begin with,
Mm.
and he's not family yet.
Squint. Mm.
Plus, he responds right away, and I can read it. What is? We don't know how fast they're going to respond to Dragon Lady.
I don't want to dwell on this. Whatever. Can you send this? I'm like giving her the message. Where do I post it? Sunday group or Streyorea?
You could just put it in the.
Maybe we should make a room for messages.
Yeah, I thought about that.
And you can add. Are you making it? Cool.
There you go. Group messages. Just put it there. For now, we can always
It's-
change the name later.
Oh, by the way, he looks like this, and I'm using my cantrip to do a minor illusion
Perfect.
of
Yes, that's
of Nilan,
perfect.
like extra like wavy and glorious hair and everything. Like it's really like glamorized,
Oh boy.
like heroic pose and everything, like action pose. It's like a little action figure of Nilan.
You know,
But-
she kind of looks like our friend.
What?
I was just thinking. Sorry.
Well, I will do my best, provided this is indeed what this person looks like. They should have no problem getting the message.
He is very pretty.
Did you send it?
And she she takes a moment to send the message. So
I'm like right in front of her, like staring at her.
well, you know I can't say anything until after they're
inside personal space.
Como.
Como.
I'm gonna pull him back a bit.
She's focusing. Let her do her thing.
Yeah, you're not letting her. I'm gonna pull him back.
I'm not doing anything. Hey.
I'm gonna kneel down and then just do what he was doing to her.
just have to
Kroger, she's doing it too.
I'm doing it to you.
Out of character, well, we're gonna have to wait till they can see it in their session and reply. So unfortunately, is one of the hurdles that we're gonna have to overcome as a split group.
Well, not to mention with the sending spell, there is a 5% chance that it doesn't actually arrive.
Yeah.
So I have to roll a d20 for it.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my, but Jesus.
Oh, that's only if they're in a different plane, though.
Oh.
Yeah. And it also necessitates that the target creature has an intelligence score of at least 1 to understand the message.
And you chose Elon?
I had faith. I'm giving it a shot.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think for now maybe we should be heading back and let Lady Rodon do her thing.
Lady Rodon.
Am I being dragged out of the room?
Yeah. Besides, your sister hasn't eaten. Tulane, let's go get food. I'll pay.
Oh, wow, great.
But message, well, you're gonna come find us, right? When you hear the response, when you hear the reply, you're gonna come find us.
Just kind of watch you guys leave.
I'm gonna wrap my
very
tail
bewildered.
around his mouth to just stop him from talking.
Kroger's just gonna say thank you and leave with them.
Como, let's go buy you some dinner. You need to relax. I'm gonna let go of his mouth.
What are
What
we
was
having?
What would help you relax?
A reply?
What would help you relax tummy-wise?
I don't know. Maybe some good Fireport daily special with a side of reply.
Okay, let's get that minus the side.
But the side is the most important part of it. That's the critical element.
Look.
I get upset stomach when I'm nervous. Okay.
Como.
Yes.
We have to trust them. You being like this is kind of like saying you don't trust them, and I know that's not the case.
No,
So just calm down. They're going to be fine. They're going to get back to us.
They're the only ones I can trust.
I understand that.
Like, I'm right here.
You're here. You're already part of the God. Jeez. Don't get me started.
It's going to be okay. You trust me, right?
So about the Fireport. I bet the line's really long. We should probably hurry.
You know, I take back about what you said about what I said earlier about him being a great brother to me.
But as I'm walking away, I wave my hands in minor illusion in big letters. Yes.
Come on, let's go, guys.
Okay. To the Fireport.
Where's the map? I forgot where that is. I don't even know.
Near the freaking port.
Yep. that was on fire.
Yep.
It was on fire for reals?
There was a massive fire back in, it's
Where's
part
that?
of Opal House history.
Yeah. Jeez, where were you at?
Wow.
I don't study history. I'm an urchin.
Wow. All right. Well,
I don't know how to
You don't
study.
need to study it. Gomo gave you guys the whole rundown freaking the last time you guys ate here.
I'm not repeating.
Oh, really? I don't remember.
I'm not repeating it.
No, you don't need to repeat.
No. It's totally not because I'm afraid I'm gonna contradict myself.
Yeah, exactly. It was like a year and a half ago.
It really was. Wow, has it really
All
been
right.
that long?
I do believe so.
Okay,
Oh my gosh.
so we're here. You guys get whatever you want. It's on me. I know how to make more money anyways.
Yeah, how about trying to get a table? I mean,
How's
the line is out the
line?
door, around the corner. Yeah.
That's yeah. I'm like doing as we're like walking up to it, my mage hand is hovering over people's heads and like counting. I poked
You
one of the
count about-
taller ones by accident.
You count about 30 people altogether.
How long do you think it'll take?
I don't think it's a matter of how long it'll take. It's just, I don't think. I think they're gonna run out right about here.
Hey, DM question.
Yes.
What's the price of this place anyways? Like usually for food, like just estimate.
It not super expensive, but it's not super cheap either. It's
Is there like a door guy?
There are people, yes. There are people you can talk
Alright.
to.
I'm gonna go slip over there and like start working the charm.
Oh my god.
Yes, can I help you?
She wouldn't
Yeah,
be the
I
first
was
for the
just
night.
curious. How long do you think the wait's going to be for the table?
Well, you see, we don't rush our patrons. So
Mhm.
whenever they're done, they're done.
Okay, so okay, I see. And right, currently you have no tables at the moment, right?
He looks at the long line that you walked past to get over to, and he's like,
A couple of the people like at the front of the line that's been waiting for like 30 minutes give you a stink eye. It's like, really? What do you think?
that would be the case.
Okay. Hold on, let me check something real quick, DM.
Oh my god. What is she trying to do?
Wait, I wanna like go up to him and like whisper in his ear, and it's like, "Do you think you can let us through if I give you 50 gold?"
Make a persuasion check.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I swear if this works.
50
10 plus what is my persuasion?
50 gold.
8, so 18.
You give him 50 gold, and he looks at it, and his eyes go like hugely wide. And he's like, "You can do what you want. I quit." And he leaves.
Just set that man for life.
Wow. I don't.
So I guess that means we're next.
I'm over here like, what just happened? Wait, where's he going?
He said he
Said he quit? When they just start. What? What did you do?
We're next.
We're next? I'm like nervously looking over at the guy who was at the front of the line, was next in line.
Eyebrowing you hardcore, like just waiting to see what you guys are gonna do.
You're gonna have to elaborate, Lily.
I
think
mean,
my upset stomach's getting more upset now.
I gave the guy money to let us go next.
You gave him money
Mm-hmm.
and he left?
Yeah.
You gave
How
him money and
much?
he quit? Like, how did you manage that?
I have supplies of money.
Supplies of... supplies? Of... Wait.
I think she's saying she has enough.
Enough? And so why did he quit? Did you insult him with, like...
You see,
what did you pay him? Like, what money
Twain
did you...
walk over to the person that was actually next in line and starts talking to him.
I'm gonna like whisper to him. I gave him 50 gold.
I'm sorry, what did you gave him what?
So, anyways, what do you guys feel like eating?
After a minute or two, someone, another employee walks out and says, and looks right where the guy was standing before and starts looking around for him.
He said he quits.
Another one?
Yeah.
Lily, were you
Well-
here before?
What?
Were
Next
you here
in
before?
line. We're ready for you We're ready for you now.
I'm not saying anything. Is he addressing someone specifically?
He
Wait,
doesn't know.
looking
his
at
name.
you guys.
Yeah, it's us. Come
Oh. Oh, yeah, us. And I'm like, again, nervously looking back at the people who were just next in line.
Talade has her hand on the gentleman's shoulder and is smiling and talking and she's kind of looking at them and then looking at you and nods at them and then walks towards you guys. All right.
Hold up, can I get an insight check on that?
Sure, if you want to.
I like to lean.
That's 18 plus insight, right? 6.
Yeah, she
20.
had a very genuine smile on her face, and while the person that she was talking to does still look kind of upset, isn't actively following you, isn't saying anything, but yeah, I mean, it seems like she just...
I know, I was actually gonna try to smooth things over, but she did it for me because you guys started questioning me, so I was like, I can't talk to him.
somehow persuaded the person in letting you guys go.
I like your sister, Gomo. I think I should have had sisters.
Yeah,
They
and
seem
I
to be
don't
so
like
much
how
cooler.
you spend your money.
It's okay. It helps.
50 gold.
But if he quit his job, that means
On
it's
nothing.
helping
Well,
him.
he quit his... Why? The line could have
He's
just
dead
convinced
now.
the dude, I guess. Why'd you have to spend 50 gold then? Why did you
It's
pay him
fine.
first? He quit. He didn't even let us in. He didn't even seat us.
Well, you know, in all technicality, I hadn't given him the money yet. I just went along with the DM. Look,
Wow.
it
You
worked
said
out.
you gave him 50 gold.
I said, if I give you 50 gold, will you let us in?
I'm pretty sure you said and I'd give him
Apparently
50
you
gold.
already did. As you were saying it, you were thinking it, and your hand was already in action.
Yeah, my hands were thinking before my mouth.
It's like, if I give you 50 gold, jingle, jingle. He's like, yep, thanks. I'm quitting.
It's okay. It's okay. I can get that 50 gold back. Not from him. That's rude.
Okay, I don't want to worry about not even a single thing more tonight. I'm done. I am officially done. I'm done.
Yes, do not worry.
I'm done. I'm done.
Talene says, well, let's eat first, and then you can be done.
Yeah, I'm not done with that. No.
And she goes up to you, Lily, and says, I don't know what just happened, that man was very upset with you.
Yeah, I kind of figured. I was going to talk to him, but your brother started questioning me and I never got around to it.
Well, hopefully he doesn't try to beat you up on the next time he sees you, but
Hopefully.
we're here now, so.
I am done. No more shenanigans tonight. Nope.
Don't worry. Even if you were to try, I'm very good at getting away.
All right, well, you're seated and you're offered menus. And they do tell you that the special or the signature dish of the day is actually sold out. So they just have they have fish, usually mostly fish and seafoods, but the
Awesome.
signature daily dish is sold out.
I like seafood.
I guess seafood will do. I need some warm soup. Loads of bread. I need meat. I need meat. Steak. No. Wait. Fish. Yes. And booze. Lots of booze.
Okay. All of that can be provided.
Do you serve sides of replies?
I'm not sure I know what that is. Is that
That's his stress talk.
Forget I asked.
replies, motherfucker?
I just imagined hearing Fish's voice. Just replies, motherfucker. Just... oh yeah.
All
right.
Food. Lots of food.
Lots of food. Hopefully you have that.
I do.
Okay. So, you guys eat. Gomu, you do feel better. You just kind of have more time to process and eat food. It's really good food. This is one of your favorite restaurants, and you're with family and friends. It is the literal sense of comfort food.
Yay.
Feeling comforted.
Yay.
Yay.
And booze.
How much is he drinking?
Honestly, seeing Gomo relax was worth the money I spent.
None of your goddamn business.
Is Tulane drinking too?
I mean, it is if I have to carry you.
She's not.
Oh, okay, so Gomo's the only one drinking?
I think so.
Because we don't drink. Feeling better, Gomo? Like I was saying today, any money I spend today is well worth it if Gomo feels better, honestly.
50. No. You're crazy.
What? You're more important to me than money is.
She's basically trying to ignore drunk Gomo and kind of looks at Groger and says, "So what's your story?"
My story?
What I asked.
Uh, well, it started when I was. He's like put on the spot, like he wasn't expecting this, so he's kind of like, oh, a little flustered. Started when I fought alongside these guys. I was seriously teleported to them from my sleep. And after that, I saw them again, and our paths seemed to align, and I've been traveling with them since.
Wait, you just randomly in the middle of nowhere just teleported to them?
I was teleported to them, yes. From my slumber. I still have no idea how it happened. But it did. And I think well, as odd as it may sound, I'm glad it did.
Well, that sounds like some sort of divine intervention to me.
It could be. And I wish I could thank him. As odd as the circumstances were, meet some good people because of it.
These seem like good people. I can't say much for my brother, but...
Excuse me, sir. Oh, I'm so sorry, you're a ma'am. Can I have another review?
I should someone get him? He's not laughing at my face.
Two. I have two fingers right. Yeah, two river brew. Thank you.
Oh, he'll be fine. You can just throw him in the water
You're
later.
Very beautiful, sir. I mean, ma'am.
You don't drink, Tulane?
Oh, not tonight at least.
I don't drink.
Why not?
I've never drank before, for one. And two, it's like I just feel like I need to be more alert in my surroundings. At least that's how it's always been until recently.
More or less the reason why I don't either, so I understand.
Still, what is it that I know he said you're a cleric, but what is it that you do? Like at the church, besides healing stuff? I don't know what church people do.
Well, we do whatever is needed of us. I mean, it is a school, so a lot of times we teach. You know, it's interesting. We teach a surprising amount of history. We teach about religion, about what we know of how the deities work and what they align with. Sometimes we're sent out on missions to help others, go places where, they think either maybe healing would be needed or whether it's physical or emotional healing. Sometimes we're just sent as for communication with others. I mean, whatever's needed.
Interesting. Before I met these guys, she's gonna look around and then scoot a little bit closer to her and whisper, technically, I was a thief. I would break into people's houses and take things.
Wow. You're very open about that.
Well, after being with these guys, I stopped. She kind of stopped saying what she's gonna say. She's like, I stopped doing that, but she's like, well, that's not entirely true. But well, I learned from Milan to not be hiding so many secrets anymore. Although there is one secret that I'm trying to keep because if it got out, it would be bad.
Well, word of advice. When you say things like, I'm still holding a secret, it makes it sound pretty bad. So maybe you just don't say anything.
All right. I'm just not used to, what's the word that I'm looking for? Bonds? People? No, bonds. I think that's the right word.
Oh, really? You're quite good at it, actually. You seem very like a likable person.
Oh, thank you. I wouldn't think that I am.
You are.
Oh.
He doesn't look up when he says that, but he kind of just says it under his breath, almost as an automatic response.
Oh, thank you. I don't know. I feel a little awkward now.
Well, as
Who's awkward?
exactly as awkward as this night was, maybe it's time we take this one home before he calls anybody else out.
Why does my beard look warm like that?
Perhaps that's a good idea.
I think we should go home. So what was Gomo like as a kid? Just conversation as they're walking.
You're dragging me
All
out?
right. Yes.
I'm being
Gravity's
dragged out.
Yes. You're being dragged out.
Dragging down.
Dragoned.
Dragged out.
All right, and I do believe it is close to that time to stop, so we're gonna stop basically where we left off, right at freaking Gomo's house.
Yep.
We've come full circle.
We've come
That
full
was-
circle, but we're not where we started.
Nope.
This is gonna get interesting with this whole split party trying to communicate thing, but
Yeah.
we'll get through it, I guess.
We'll figure it out.
I think once Gomo hears a response from the other group, we might be able to move on.
Yeah, I kind of thought that maybe at first, this is why I thought that it would be really good to have one last session together, because all of this communication part would be a little easier, but it is what it is. We have have to work through it.
I think
Real life happen.
I found it to be a very interesting challenge, and it is a very interesting conflict to try and resolve as we progress.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All
Absolutely.
good for story.
See, if everything went smooth, it would be a very boring story.
Yeah. Hopefully, some interesting information came out tonight, or enough
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
get people thinking about some things.
There's plenty to work with here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man, the stuff that I don't know about y'all's backstory, but there's stuff in here that Gomo would definitely have some things to say about.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh no. Talk about it later, I guess.
I'm still laughing over the fact that the door guy quit.
Well, I mean, if it's good-handed
Set it for
2,000,
life.
it's basically like, here, have $1 million. Let us in.
Like
Okay,
you won
sure,
the
take us out.
lottery.
Yeah,
I
right?
know, but still, it's like he just took off, and I was like, okay.
I would
I
do the
did-
same. Are you kidding me?
I missed the opportunity at the time, but basically Lily tried to pull a Batman. I bought the hotel. Shut
That's
up,
funny.
Bruce.
Okay, so, Angel,
Yes.
you want to talk about the Queen of Coins?
Yes. Queen of coins.
Queen of 50 gold coins.
This coin is basically about
This
healing. This card is about like a person that helps heal, like a healer. Luxury, being grounded, practical, and movement. So it's basically a card about like trying to get like a very maternal card, like someone trying to comfort people so they could continue and move forward with their life and what they're doing. That's usually what this card means. It does have like a lot of like being like, yeah, like a healer. That was the right one. It's a comfort card. That's the best way I
It's
can
interesting
explain it.
is,
Really?
I was going to say, it's also interesting because that's kind of what Tulane was doing at the end there as well. Was like, okay, there's some, shit going down, and just trying to help ease the situation.
Honestly, I was gonna try to talk to the person up front too, but I never got around to it because then I got jumped by Gomo. I was like, oh well, I gotta talk to him.
Well, hopefully we don't get jumped when we leave this restaurant.
It'll be fine. I have faith.
Have faith that Groger can carry you all if we have to run.
I have faith that I'm charming and cute enough.
To not have to worry about having a healer. Anyways, but yeah, so first session down of a split party it was fun.
Indeed.
Yeah, it was interesting. I mean, like you said, it was challenging, and it was a bit weird not having everybody else here, but it wasn't bad.
I'm curious to see what the three of you decide to do with your story. Like where, I've given you information and some paths to follow. I'm just curious
Yep.
to see what you guys decide to do. So
There's some things that needs to be discussed. So
Yes, I
stay
agree.
tuned for that, and I am really excited to see what the flip side of the coin
yeah,
looks like in about a week's
Next week?
time. So that's next Sunday, not this Sunday. Next Sunday, on the 21st. Yes, the 21st.
Correct, yep.
Maybe.
no, that's a yes.
Nope, 21st.
It's a yes?
Yes.
Yeah, 21st.
So on the 21st will be the other half of the party.
Mhm.
Nilan, Nayota, and Rodan over in Arden Run, or are they?
Yep,
You'll get
and
to
then
see what their side of the story looks like.
the 26th is you guys.
Again, yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, alternating. So it's kind of like if you look at the calendar weeks. So next whole of next week, from the 14th to the 20th, no sessions, and then the 21st, there's a session. 26th, there's a session. I mean, it's going to get updated on the website. Go to forinitiative.net. Not yet. I'll update it, and we'll let you know.
I mean, you can go there and check it out still.
Yeah, it's got some stuff, some art and stuff on it. It desperately needs some update. Blame me.
Nah. Just a lot of things to do.
Yes.
But yeah.
Lots of changes. Lots of changes.
Are we still doing the DM inspiration thing?
Are we?
Good question.
That's another thing we didn't think about.
We're
winging it. We're doing
who
DM inspiration.
of the three of you? I know Gomo, you don't have it, right?
I actually do not.
Lily, do you have it?
Yes, I do.
And
Grover does as well.
okay, well, Gomo, you can take it. We'll just
Yoink.
yoink. Yeah. And I encourage you guys to actually use it.
In my drunken fit of whatever
Oh, in hindsight, I should have used it. Damn it.
to
Yeah.
do.
It's because it's like in my mind, I think, oh, I can use this for combat, but I forgot I can use this for just roleplay purposes
Use it
too,
for
right?
anything. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. Oh man,
The more
I could've saved
creative,
some
the better.
money.
You can use it to twist DM's arm.
Yeah, the more creative, the better. I love it.
I could have used it to save money. Dang it! Oh well.
You could have. It
Yeah.
wouldn't have been as funny, but you totally could have. And by the way, the only reason why that worked with Tulane, pacifying that guy, I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
So
Oh.
nice.
it was the only reason why that worked.
20.
But yeah, okay. So yeah, we'll see you guys on the 21st.
Join the Discord.
So yeah,
Stay in touch, and we'll see you next time with the other half of the party.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Ta-ta!
Drink water.
Drink
Be
what?
safe.
Yeah, drink alcohol.
Drink booze!
Guys, I'm not Bruce Wayne.